my response to Alan. So Alan graciously gave us 10 reasons why he doesn't invest in XRP. Reason number 10, to sound like George Gammon, Ripple and its products, including XRP, do not solve any of my problems. They solve my bank's problems. No man is an island. A guy named John Donne, it's kind of a funny name, John Donne, wrote a book or a poem, something. That's what I found on Google, but I knew the phrase, and that was the name I came up with, was associated with it. We're not in this alone, this human thing. So what affects me affects you. What affects you affects me. And when we have 3.5 billion human beings on this planet who are unbanked, that are not able to join the worldwide economy, when America is $147 trillion in unfunded liability debt, sorry, Alan, but that just doesn't affect you alone or me alone. These problems that we have, they are our problems. And selfishness, only thinking about me and my own personal problems, ain't going to cut it. Sorry, that's just not how the planet is going to roll. It's not, this selfish attitude about things has not really turned out very well. We've got an unlimited, abundant resources on this planet, and yet 97% of all monies are controlled by 3% of the people. Well, we're hitting that point of critical mass with the selfishness, and it's going to go bye-bye. And so if I am here and you're here, then isn't that make it our time? I think so. Objection number 9. Not every problem is a computer science problem. Success in business is not proportional to success at coding. Okay, well, Alan, I see this more of a statement of fact than some kind of a reason not to want to see that XRP has any value moving forward. I completely agree that, you know, computer science doesn't solve every problem. I get it. Hey, I got to, you know, drive to town later today. My computer is not going to get me there. We haven't been able to figure out how to do this time travel thing yet. So I need an automobile. So the automobile is going to solve my problem of getting from point A to point B. All right. So my point being, Alan, I don't really understand the correlation here where you're making the connection that XRP is not a potential good investment because it happens to be associated with computers and coding and tech. Okay, well, I think more to the point is, does it solve a problem out in the marketplace in the area that it is looking to solve the problem? I think that may be a little bit more accurate way instead of just stating a fact. Relate it to how that would make XRP something attractive or non-attractive. And I don't really feel like that you did that. Potential problem number 8. Is it extremely difficult, or excuse me, it is extremely difficult to assess the value of the bridge currency space. It's unrelated to the total value of remittances themselves. Alrighty then, I would like to draw your attention to slide 13 in the Everest presentation. Okay, so, oh boy. All right, Alan. The statement that you made applies to every company in the remittance space, does it not? So if Ripple is doing what is there faster, quicker, cheaper, more secure than the existing model out there, how does that make Ripple and XRP not a better choice? Swift, 6% error rate. 40 or plus year old tech, 4-day settlement. The opportunity to improve the status quo is there. So making a general statement about the fact that it's extremely difficult to assess the value, I don't really see how that is a pertinent point that would exclude XRP if they can come into that space and make all that stuff better. I just, again, I'm missing your general statement why that can be connected to why XRP should not be looked at as a wonderful potential investment. Objection number 7. The currency space and the remittance space is highly competitive. It's hard to pick winners while avoiding losers. Well, alrighty then. What's not got competition? I mean, going along, and Alan, again, I appreciate the fact that you went to, great lengths to be able to put your video together and give us, share with everyone your reasons. Again, I'm just trying to give you back my honest response without trying to be a dick. Again, I don't understand where you're coming from. I mean, using the logic that you said, I shouldn't look at potentially, let's say, Pepsi Cola as an investment because Coca-Cola's there and Sprite, well, that's a Coca-Cola company, but the other soft drink makers are there. I shouldn't look at any automobile stock because there's more than one of them there, and they're competing with each other. What space can I go into that doesn't have any competition? Is what I'm trying to get to. The bottom line is if a company comes along with a solution that is better, quicker, faster, cheaper than their competition, they're probably going to win out. You've got Amazon, right? And then you've got Alibaba. Right? They're competing with each other. Knowing what I know right now, if I could go back and buy stock in each one of those companies right when they were getting ready to get started, I would do that. So competition, I'm not going to be able to avoid it. And yes, the statement again that you made seems to be a general statement that goes all the way across the board, but it doesn't really seem to me how I can apply that to exclude XRP while every other thing that I'm investing in has competition as well. So again, I appreciate you, my friend, but I'm not seeing the connection and the logic here at all. Number 6. Ripple's monthly sales of XRP are the primary fundraising mechanism, but buyers of XRP get nothing, equity or debt. It's 100% speculation. Well, yes and no. The bottom line, there is a correlation between Ripple and XRP. If you listen to David Schwartz and Chris Larson and Brad Garlinghouse, there's a connection between Ripple and XRP. They want a very high valued XRP. And they've actually, I'm not sure of the exact quote, but I think it was David Schwartz said something about, in order for everything to work the way that they dreamed it up on their whiteboard, there needs to be a very high valued XRP. And so a better SWIFT. When approaching banks, Ripple leads with its enterprise software, a better SWIFT, along with the INTERLEDGER protocol. That was from Miguel Villas. Okay, but again, I'm just trying to point out, Alan, that there is a correlation between Ripple doing well, and if it does everything that they'd like it to do, then a high XRP is a part of their plan as well. Objection number 5. To properly use xRapid, actually it's called ODL now, banks do not need to hold XRP for an extended period of time, neither do individuals. Okay, another situation here where you made a statement, and I understand the statement, but I don't really understand how that devalues XRP. Yes, there's no shelf life, but they're not buying it to hold it. The banks and the companies who run on Ripple and run on XRP and use it, they buy it to use it. They don't buy it to hold it. And, ask MoneyGram how it's working out. Ask Bitso in the Mexico-American corridor how it's working out. Ask the guy that sent money from America to Mexico using MoneyGram how quick and how inexpensive it was compared to Swift, right? That's what we're talking about. Making a better Swift. And XRP is a part of what can make that all work together. Objection number 4. There is no connection between the adoption of XRP tech and the price of XRP. Au contraire, mi ami. How you like that French? I never expected that out of the old Southern guy, did you? Okay, so this is an answer, a screenshot from David Schwartz, who was answering about the benefit of XRP and Ripple working together, blah, blah, blah. Basically, the bottom line is it's scarce. There was only 100 billion made. There's never going to be any more. It's out there. Once it's used, it burns. So, scarcity. It has the same scarcity effect as any other, product out there, that the idea of scarcity adds value. And so if it is adopted and moves along according to plan, then as there is less of it available, the price will go up because of the scarcity. So there you go. Objection number 3. Liberating capital from nostro and vostro accounts will hurt consumers immensely through hyperinflation. Banks could keep less money locked up in offshore accounts and lower their currency volatility risk. It's Marcus Treacher, works at Ripple. My way of looking at it is the way to keep the customers is make the customers happy. And look, the entire global financial industry with all of these so-called experts have gotten $1.2 quadrillion worth of derivative debt. That we've got $147 trillion worth of unfunded liability debt in the U.S. I mean, we've got us a big old problem. And, Ripple is not looking in their use cases and in their value proposition to fix everything and everything out there about the economy, blah, blah, blah. But they are helping people. If a guy living in America from Mexico is sending money back to Mexico, him being able to do that faster, quicker, cheaper is a benefit. And MoneyGram is using XRP and ODL to make all of that stuff happen. It's all connected, and we can't. Ripple, I don't believe, is out there to solve all the world's economic problems. They're trying to work their plan, and that is to help make a better SWIFT. All right, if that has unintended consequences, I get it, but but an improvement on SWIFT is a good thing. Being able to move money as quickly as we can move data is a good thing. Objection number 2. Ripple and XRP are pretending to solve the problems with our financial system, but are actually exacerbating the big problems while solving the small ones. Ripple, from their website, our vision is to enable the world to move value like information moves today. Bottom line, SWIFT sucks, y'all. Ripple's intention is to build a better alternative to SWIFT. And the grand finale, objection number 1. I do not want the world's existing financial institutions to increase their capabilities or their control. Okay, Alan, as a libertarian, I don't either. But after listening to the digital asset investor now for over 2 years, guess what? I don't recall the exact quote from Brad Garlinghouse, but the banks and the governments, they ain't giving up control. I'm not going to march up to Washington and say, hey, President Trump and Mr. Munchkin and all of those other guys, I don't like what you're doing. You're taking away my personal freedoms. You're controlling me. You're taxing me, and you're taxing me and frivolously spending it, getting us further and further into debt. I don't approve. I mean, honestly, Alan, how far do you think I'm going to get with that? All right? They don't care about my opinion. They're going to do it anyway. All right? They're going to do it anyway. If that is the truth, okay? Well, I mean, what if I didn't like the business plan of Amazon? What if I didn't like, what if I owned a little mom and pop's hardware store and I didn't like Lowe's? I didn't approve. I didn't approve. This aggression must not stand. I don't approve of Lowe's. I don't approve of Home Depot. What if I owned a little knick-knack store and I don't approve of Walmart? Didn't stop Sam Walton. And as we're moving into a digital and mobile and quantum digital economy, cashless, y'all, they're doing it. And yes, it violates some of my libertarian views, but they're going to do it anyway. And if that is true, then what I need to do when I'm considering what I am personally, and this is not financial advice, I'm not a financial advisor, but when I need to look at what it is that I can do to take advantage of an opportunity, an investment opportunity that I think is bigger than anything I've ever seen in my lifetime, then I want to do and look at the things that are going to make the money, right? I can live my own personal views in the way that I individually treat others, right? And I treat them the way that I think my God wants me to treat them. Not the way I would like to treat them. I've got low self-esteem. Why would you want me to treat you that way? So I don't do that. So the point is, again, if it is a fact, they are going to do this anyway, then, and it is going to generate, I mean, Ripple is already a $10 billion company. If they end up, executing their plan of making a dent in the universe, they're going to be a lot bigger. And XRP being at a high value is a part of their plan. And if they are successful, and I bought in at 20 cents, then I have put myself in a position, and everything is speculation. Everything is a risk until it pans out to the good side or to the bad side. It's all a risk. But what I've done with my decision about becoming an investor in XRP is I've done my research, and I feel good about joining people like Greg Kidd, like Michael Arrington, like David Schwartz, like Mr. Cattell in Asia that owns SBI, that runs SBI. These gentlemen, I really don't think are doofuses when it comes to money and business. So I have looked at the different partnerships that Ripple and XRP are involved in, and the use cases, and the exchange Bitso going extremely well, the partnership with MoneyGram, and mainly the original problem that they wanted to solve, which is to make a better SWIFT. All right, I've said it before, 6% error rate, costly transaction, 3 to 4 day settlement time. That can be improved. And Ripple and XRP are really the combined solution that Ripple and XRP are set out to accomplish. Lastly, I deeply, deeply appreciate the conversation. I hope that I have been, as I feel you have, disagreeing without being disagreeable. we both have our positions, and I have enjoyed going back and forth and having this friendly conversation with you about this. All right, that about wraps it up from my end, and I appreciate again the discussion and that you are being not being disagreeable in your disagreement. All right, take care, Alan, and again, thank you, sir. Good day.